Howdy y'all, it's Chris with Show Up Fitness, your favorite trainer in the belt buckle. Today we're here with my man Charlie, and we're gonna help you get hired at LifeTime. If you wanna become a trainer, be like Charlie, one of my best case scenarios ever. He found us from a John Russin video. He flies out from Vegas. He does our online to complement it. And how many times a week do you come here?
Twice a week. Every week.
So he makes it happen. I hear people, oh, you're so far away, I'm in San Bernardino. I'm like, that's an hour and a half away. Where there's a will, there's a way. And he's also a really just great scenario because he has his NASM CPT. He went through the LifeTime interview. He didn't have the confidence. And so they didn't call him back in. He's going through the class. I've prepped him. I've never had someone go through a LifeTime interview, only at Equinox, but I'm very familiar with the corporate structure. Generally what you're going to see is the first one's going to be a group interview, dress to impress. That means fellows wear long sleeve shirt, a tie, probably not a belt buckle, but you want to look the part. Ladies, business casual as well. They're going to trim off the fat. And so be there on time, at least an hour early. Go get some coffee, just be in the area. Have your resume, answer the questions, be professional, use a nice voice, loud voice. Go over your strengths, your weaknesses, why you got into the industry, and then why you'd be a good candidate for the gym. If they like you, they'll bring you back in for the second practical portion, and that's what we did. So they reached out to you, right? And then they gave you a scenario. Tell us about that.
So what they did is they started out just giving me an idea of what kind of client I'm going to have. He explained to me that he was just a 30-year-old man, had some shoulder issues, low back issues, and he wanted me to run through a workout. And so I took that and I just thought in my head what it is that I've used from the internship and applied it towards this workout that I went through. And so off the bat, I could think in my head there's a couple extras that I wanted to do. I don't know if you want me to bring it up, but there was, a simple pull apart can go a long way for someone that has maybe some back issues, external rotations for some shoulder issues that I wanted to do, and then also just some glute bridges which could help with the lower back, strengthening the posterior side. And so I just kind of kept it in my head. I didn't have to write anything down, and then I put him through a workout and implemented it as much as possible, referenced his injuries, and it turned out great. Yeah.
So we're going to go through some things that will help you be successful. One, confidence is huge. So the first time you went in, you didn't have that confidence.
Did not.
And now you've actually trained people, you've shadowed people. He went in with the expectation that you need to wow this person in front of you. If you go in there and you're timid and let's come over here. No, they don't want that. They want to see, do you look the part? Can you talk the part? Can you take control of the session? I thought it was really neat when you met this individual. Usually it's going to be like an assistant manager or a top trainer, and they're your hypothetical. So when he came in, that trainer actually asked you some tough questions, right? What were some of those questions?
The biggest thing was just how I reflected on what happened.
Nope, before that.
Oh, okay.
Anatomy.
Oh, okay, so of course. So he definitely asked me first, like, what was the part of the calves? I didn't know. I literally told him I'm not familiar with anything. And so he continued to just ask more just to see if I knew any other ones. Literally asked the quad, the hamstrings, adductors, the 6 deep muscles of the hip, and I just did not know one thing.
This was before the internship.
Before the internship.
After the internship, he went in for his second interview. Yeah. They asked you rotator cuff.
Rotator cuff.
What are they?
Supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, and subscapularis.
And what else did he ask you?
And then he asked me just the 4 muscles of the quad.
What are they?
You got the rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, medialis, and vastus intermediate.
Good. So knowledge is important because it gives you that confidence. And so they want to see, can you regress movements? So when you're taking this guy, you said he was a monster, right?
Yeah, 6'5", 250.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
And so he was very knowledgeable, and he's pretending to have default patterns which are going to mimic your clients. So as we prepped Charlie to go in here, I said, look at the shoulder. You're going to probably see some anterior glenohumeral glide if you do a row or something like that. When we squat, a lot of times they're going to give you valgus eversion at the ankle. So learn how to prep people, or not prep, but tactily help take them out of that bad form. Coach them properly. And so what did he do with you?
So what we were doing, I put him through a goblet squat, and immediately he had some collapse of the knee, some knee valgus, and some eversion of the ankle as well. And so I had to, on the spot, think how I could fix it. And so I regressed it a little bit. I just simply engaged in the workout. And so I don't know if you want to do a squat, but I just simply had him drive his knees out, cued him to track his knees through his toes, And I just kind of stuck my hand out so when he would drive his knees up, he would have a little better form there. And so he was appreciative of that. He could immediately see I noticed it, and I was able to regress it.
Nice.
Well.
Anything for shoulders or?
Yeah, so when we were doing the row you said, there was that anterior tilt. And so immediately I told him just to kind of bring his shoulders back, chest out, just kind of cue him the whole way, and then make sure his form is appropriate the entire exercise.
Almost like I know what I'm talking about.
Literally, yeah.
So our average client, low back pain. Go through a plank variation, the McGill 3. Be prepared for back, knee issues, thoracic issues, and how you would coach that client, because that's what you're going to get into when you're training people. They want to see if you have a personality. Can you take charge? You got to remember that person, the big ass dude that you're working with, he has a lot of trainers to worry about. So if you want to get hired at LifeTime, Equinox, some of these top tier gyms, those are two of the big four. You need to go in there looking the part. You need the confidence which will come from an internship. So when you learn how to actually train real people, and then you shadow, and then you get constructive criticism, you will become a great trainer and make this into a career. There's no doubt that Charlie's going to be giving these YouTubes to you guys in no time, because he's going to be a great trainer. If you need to get hired at LifeTime, any other last little pointers?
Pretty much covered it all, Chris. Just stay confident, learn that anatomy, and get out there and train some more clients.
Show up with a belt buckle. Make sure to follow us. And we're now online. So we got San Diego, we have Los Angeles. That's the in-person internship, and now we're online as well. So there's really no excuses. Have a great day.